What's good, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drop special. Big ups to everybody already subbed in. Big ups to everybody already subbed in. Appreciate it all. And if you haven't subbed in, sub in and welcome. And if you feel what I'm saying, hit that like button before you leave. And if you're looking for money on the floor tonight, we do got some money on the floor. Money on the floor tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the 12 and 23 Trailblazers taking on the 7 wins and 30 losses New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all want the money on the floor? Take the plus 2.5 for the Blazers. ESPN Plus or FanDuel. Take the plus 2.5 for the Blazers. Grab that money on the floor. Grab that money off the floor. And as always, Sports Prediction 101 Cash App link is in the description for those who win and want to show love. No doubt. So let's get to what we came to talk about. So first of all, on this show, I want to talk to y'all first about a rematch and a trilogy. I'm going to have a real quick conversation about that, okay? Because Bark for the Bone, aka BFTB, and Black Truth were debating what's a rematch and if a trilogy is also another rematch. Now, Bark for the Bone, you got to be the slowest motherfucker walking not to know that every time two fighters in a fight, every time two fighters get in a fight, it's another rematch over and over. BFTB said himself, that's not what they call it when they have a third fight. You said the main word that Black Truth was trying to tell you about. You said yourself, that's not what they call it. We trying to help you right now because you ride the slow bus. So we got to help you a little bit. That's not what they call it. All right? You said that. That's not what they call it when they have a third fight. You said they call it a trilogy. But you didn't even notice what you were saying because you were so busy hollering and cussing Black Truth out and muting them and disrespecting them and back and forth with that dumbass shit that you didn't even realize that you were saying it yourself. That's all he was trying to tell you. That's just a name for it. He was trying to tell you that the whole time. It's a name for it. That's what they call it. But it's still a rematch. You wrong. He buried you in that conversation. You're in the grave. They had to put you probably extra 3 feet just for all the hollering that you did in your own graveyard. Alright? Yeah. Like I said, you the slow, retarded, bus riding, goofy motherfucker. And you need to understand, we do understand, no shit, they call it a trilogy. Of course, that's what it's called, a trilogy. But a trilogy itself is another rematch. That's what he was trying to tell you. It's still, Black Truth was just trying to tell you it's still a rematch because they fighting again for a third time. BFTB say he don't hear nobody in the world saying these guys having a third rematch. They matched up once. And blah blah blah. then they fought and blah blah blah. And now they having a third match. And whatever, it's another rematch that boxing named a trilogy fight. You soggy ass donut. Yeah, boxing just named it a trilogy fight, but it is a rematch. The name of a third time fighting is called a trilogy. We trying to teach you. When you actually fighting each other, it's another rematch. Manny Pacquiao and Marquez rematch each other 3 times. They made a name for a third rematch. They made a name for the third rematch, right? Trilogy, right? Bark for the bone. What was the name for the fourth rematch? There is no name, but it's another rematch because a name haven't been created for a fourth time fighting or a fifth time fighting. Don't mean it's not another rematch. You fight a fifth time, a sixth time, a seventh time, you rematched again. You rematched 7 motherfucking times. They named the third time fighting a trilogy, but in itself, it's a motherfucking rematch. And that's all Black Truth was trying to tell you, was trying to tell the goofball. That's all he was trying to tell you. And one other thing, y'all. There's a boxing talk channel by the name of Boxing Fanatic, who seems to me to be he seems to be pretty valid with his information that he found out, which is Devin Haney. Devin Haney has signed a BLK, and they're talking a fight for Devin in the first quarter of the year. They say March the 25th, 2025, with Adrian Broner, y'all. Yeah. So if y'all need a little bit more information on that from what I looked at, like I said, the channel is Boxing Fanatic. Fanatic. So you go over there, sub to Boxing Fanatic. Seemed like a pretty cool channel. I only checked them out this one time when it slid through. I caught them in the news feed. But yeah, you go check them out and see what he talking about on that. And this, they got this shit all over the place with BFT claiming Devin and DH. Once BFTB found out about this shit, he came on his shit yesterday, started claiming DHP partnered with BLK. Here he go, y'all. DHP partnered with BLK. That's totally false news. BLK don't need Devin's partnership, and Devin does not have no stable of fighters either. Stop the cap. Here you come again. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. And simply tell the truth on how things are not looking up for Bill and Dev. And BLK can help. BLK can pretty much help save the day. Listen, y'all. When a fighter signs to a management, that fighter then has the right to tell his management what direction he wants to go in. And the management does the best thing that they can do to take you in that direction. For an example, Bud Crawford is a good example, because Bud Crawford basically told Bob Arum he wanted to be a champion. He wanted all the belts. He wanted to be undisputed. And since he couldn't make the weight at 135 no more, he made a belt. But Bob Arum let him go to 140 and sent them in the direction of all the belts. That's what Bob Arum did for him. Bob Arum sent them in undisputed direction at 140 and sent them in the undisputed direction at 147. Bob Arum did what Bud asked him to do. And he ain't partnered with Top Rank. He just signed with Top Rank. You don't have to be partnered for them to know what direction you want to go in. Either you want the fights or you don't. Believe that. Now, BFTB, what I need you to do too is shut the fuck up, you and Drew Titan, about Top Rank stole Bob Arum stole Top Rank from Muhammad Ali, unless you got footage of Ali mouth saying it. Another hating narrative that you just throwing around with nothing to prove it. Put something on the table to prove it, and then we can go back on that. And then you still telling people, BFTB still telling people he know the business of boxing better than the people already in position, and what he would do if he was in position. You would never be in position. Like, you ain't going on TV. Like, remember you told me 6 months ago you had a TV deal coming up in 3 months? What happened with TV? You just lie about every motherfucking thing. And you would never be in position, and if you was, you wouldn't be good in position making those decisions that these people making in boxing with your racist and with all the racist you got and bias you got in you. You wouldn't be good for it at all. And you didn't research shit to find out who the 3 most talked about fighters are or were this year. That's something that you didn't research, that you wouldn't be able to research and find. So stop lying about you research to find that out, because I don't even got that given. You should show the proof of where you got that at. You sitting in your car nowadays looking like you sitting in your car looking like you slept in Steve shed in his backyard with a pig, catting. Yeah, that's what the fuck you look like. Like you slept. What I say? What the fuck I just say? Like you slept in Steve shed in his backyard with a pig, catting. Yeah, that's what you look like. Now, I see it look like shit might be happening in your life on the rough side, and hopefully you get through that. Alright? Just the fact that you only been doing shows in your car for a couple weeks straight, it speaks for itself. That shit speak for itself. Alright? But I don't hate. So hopefully things get better for you. I will say that. But do know this. Do know karma is a motherfucker. Yeah, karma is a motherfucker. For all the times you done sat on your channel disrespecting niggas and disrespecting niggas you don't know from state to state. Just because they don't agree with your boxing conversation, you move the goalposts and start just trashing their families and all kinds of shit you say. And you be disrespecting females, like you done the girl who came on your channel to tell you Devin not a drawer, and you start calling her a fat bitch, kicked her off your channel, called her a fat bitch over and over, put her off your panel. She was mad as fuck. She couldn't respond, and she caught your goofy ass on Knockout Boxing 86 channel and cussed you the fuck out until and she cussed you the fuck out until Knockout put her off his channel. So people who feel like her at this moment, if she could, would trash the fuck out you, knowing you in a bad moment in your life. The dude was fussing online a few years ago with somebody with some nigga on there when his daughter walked past in the background, and you said put the bitch on. Everybody remember that show? Put the bitch on and let her talk. And he told you she was a 14-year-old daughter, and you was laughing like shit was funny. I mean, you was laughing like shit was funny. Now karma catching up with that ass. Karma catching up with that ass. You want to be Dan Rafael. You want to be Dan Rafael or Rick Glazer or Steve Kemp. And then cap and say they get the same information that you get. How you get information from a bathroom? When anybody smart would know, Steve Kim or Dan Rafael would say the people that they get information from never heard of Bark for the Bone or BFTB a day in their motherfucking life. And the crazy part about it is the only reason he feel like he know more than Steve Kim or Dan Rafael is strictly because he met Bill, went to dinner, and can talk to Bill. He don't realize he Bill dummy. He don't realize he Bill dummy, and Bill can tell you and control your goofy dummy ass whenever and wherever he want. Bill can lie to you, and of course, because you starstruck and was took to dinner, his lie is the truth. Nobody cares about you saying you know Devin. Nobody cares about you saying you know who Devin fighting next. When in reality, Devin don't even know who he fight next. And now we hearing Devin is supposed to be fighting Adrian Broner. You on your channel, on your live, just yesterday, last night, fussing with the dudes, telling motherfuckers, he not fighting Adrian Broner. I know what's going on. You don't know shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. Devin just posted a tweet that he deleted about Devin going to Black Prime. And the company, and keep in mind, Black Prime is the company that LDBC was joking. Shit then got that the same shit that got Bud and Devin having conversations. The same shit they had Bud having conversations now got Devin having conversations with Black Prime. The same place Bud was having conversations and end up doing business. Now Devin over there doing business with Black Prime. Because DHP is not the hype job that BFTB is told to say they are. Yeah. The way Bark for the Bone what he try to do is he try his hardest to make people think that Devin and Bill don't need anybody to get to the next level when it comes to a fight or a fight they want. You hear him say slick shit. You hear him say they slick talk they way around this and that. But they couldn't slick talk Eddie Hearn into covering them with that motherfucking purse bid. And they've been sitting ever since. That's why they mad at Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah, because they try to be something that they not. Then he say the reason he don't like BLK Black Crime is because the fights they had and the undercards weren't good. That's what Bark for the Bone said. But they was just trying to get up. They was just trying to get up and had a broke motherfucker. When BLK was trying to come in the game, just like Dazin, they had some money. They was trying to put their shit together, and they had this broke motherfucker in BFTB who never ever tried to get in position, hating on what they was doing. He ain't like what they was doing over there yesterday, talking about he ain't like the undercard they put on. Did you see what they put on? Did you see they was doing? They didn't even know what to do with their money. They didn't know this. They ain't know that. Shut the fuck up. When you ain't even had a chance to show it, you ain't even lay a foundation out to start shit. Shut the fuck up. BFTB just didn't want Bud to make that kind of money during the time he was supposed to fight Spence. That's why he was hating on Black Prime. And listen, y'all, 150K pay-per-view buys does not make you a pay-per-view superstar. All right? Those are the kind of numbers that Devin is used to doing. Those are the kind of numbers that Tank is used to doing outside of the one he did with Ryan for $1 million plus. If you're not doing 500K pay-per-view buys or better and pay-per-view, which requires two great fighters going head to head. It requires two A-level. A-level against B-level, A-level, B-level, A-level. It requires two top fighters. Damn near 50-50. Going head to head. That's what it requires for you to get the numbers that you need to call yourself a pay-per-view superstar. Alright? And the PBC, listen y'all, the PBC was going to be great. Listen, the PBC was going to be great whether Floyd came there or not. Floyd was a superstar on the PBC. Al Heyman and the PBC gave Floyd the platform, and he performed, and he did take the fan-friendly fights that we wanted in a lot of cases. But they had a whole platform of fighters. Earl Spence, the Charlos, all kinds of people. Canelo could have did a lot. It's a lot of motherfuckers that did shit for the PBC. Might have took a little, but Floyd had might have took a little time. But Floyd, like I said, he has A and B level opposition that got him 40 million to 200 million for one night. Yeah, he did that. Devin or Tank can't do Floyd versus Canelo or Floyd versus Manny numbers, or maybe half by themselves. They both gotta fight a top name. They gotta fight a top name. Devin gotta fight a T.O. or Ryo or Matias or Hitchinson at 140 for it to have any chance of doing 500K pay-per-view buys or better. And that go for any of these fighters. Any of them gotta do that. You can't do 500K pay-per-view buys or better with an unknown. It don't happen. For none of them. None of them. Nobody. None of them. And who the fuck made you the captain of boxing to say Tank has his own network with the PBC when your favorite fighter, Deontay Wilder, was the face of the PBC? Remember that? What the fuck is you talking about? And Earl Spence also been a major face for the PBC, which you swearing us down how he would annihilate Bud. Listen, y'all. He tried to say Tank was the face of the PBC just to cover up for him now telling us Devin has his own network with the BLK. That's what he tried to do. You see what I'm saying? Like to make a Tank fan feel kind of settled, at ease. Look, Tank is the face of the PBC. He everything with the PBC. Just knock all the other fighters out real quick, just to make it real good for y'all. Just so he could say, Devin has his own network with BLK. He's instead of just telling us the real shit, Devin signed with BLK, and that's what it is. That's cool. He got his network with BLK. That's cool. You can say that. He not partners with him though. First BLK was a joke, and now it's what's up because Devin's supposed to sign that. And then BFTB lying to y'all, telling y'all DHP got fighters. Devin's supposed to be a DHP fighter. Devin's supposed to be the DHP fighter, and he can't get fights his damn self. He having a hard time getting a fight now. He couldn't even get a motherfucker to fuck with his purse bid. And that's because some of those people here, some of those people behind the scene, they be hearing BFTB mouth. They hear bark for the bone mouth. And because of his mouth, because of BFTB mouth, he don't realize they closing doors for Bill and Dave. Yeah, that's why they over there fucking with BLK. Yeah, because of bark for the bone mouth. All that Rick Glazer slick talk he saying, all that talking about Dan Rafael, Steve Kim, all them major names that fuck with major people and know shit and can make shit, make shit move. Yeah. That's him fucking they shit up. Like he fucked Deontay Wilder's shit up. As far as just the way shit he was talking, he just talked Deontay Wilder into a straight fucked up situation. That's all. But he talking them into one too. Believe that. Go ahead and keep on bossing up. Keep on coming on your live like you did yesterday, bossing up Bill and Devin like they got everything they need, and watch he jinx them right into an ugly situation. Go ahead and keep capping and lying about what DHP think they can do by themselves. You capping ass cornball. Go ahead. Go right ahead and keep on capping. See y'all on the get back.
KJ, you fucked up for this, nigga. KJ, let the beat knock. You fucked up for this one. Whoa, I just wanna leave what these niggas mad at me for. Every time I drop my shit up bomb like some C4. At night I pray to God, hope he died me from a Rico. I want them out there, put their head where they feet go. Tears falling down my face, no this ain't no regular rain. I swear this don't feel like a motherfucking hurricane. I pop 2 pills at a time, I don't wanna feel the pain. I put this on game, put this on me, put it on my whole name. Them bitches ain't gon' get away. I'ma send shots every day. Told lil' bro keep shooting until it click. Fucking break the cake. Wake up and get money every day. I'm on a paper chase. We meet up in room. I hate letting bitches know where I stay. Fuck her, then it's underlay. Kick her out, ain't no overstay. I know if they get me, I'm still cool, cause I know mama safe. And it ain't no end to this trend. What did it say? I woke up and bought myself a Benz, it cost $100K. About to tat a triple cross on my face, ain't nobody straight. I had to start rocking good shit, I do not fuck with a snake. My little cousin caught a murder case, I bond him out in 60 days. You can't tell me G ain't getting paid. I just wanna live what these niggas mad at me for. Every time I drop my shit up bomb like some C4. At night I pray to God, hope he died me from a Rico. I want them out there, put their head where they feet go. Tears falling down my face, no this ain't no regular rain. I swear this don't feel like a motherfucking hurricane. I pop 2 pills at a time, I don't wanna feel the pain. I put this on game, put this on me, put it on my whole name. Shit.
Yeah, gangsta nigga come through here
and I was born in it, I ain't moved here. Whether it's straight drop or op, just ask the streets, I stressed a few there. He couldn't understand, blowing up a gram, I guess he too square, aimed at hip, kicked and hit his chest, he screaming gas for loose her, and it's kind gang in the red zone, you lined up like a loose her. You gangsta on the gram, but shit in person, niggas poo birds. Don't speak to me about bodies unless you made more than 2 shirts, nigga 5 and up. Niggas know my gangsta and 3X if they size me up. I just put a new one in the air right now, I'm finding him up. Can't come through the aisle and this piranha sitting in all the cuts. Close up on his eyes before you fire, make you bite his tongue. Big bro told me soon you see me dump, make sure you follow what these niggas mad at me for. Every time I drop my shit a bomb like some C4. At night I pray to God, hope he died me from a Rico. I want them out there, put their head where they feet go. Tears falling down my face, no this ain't no regular rain. I swear this don't feel like a motherfucking hurricane. I pop 2 pills at a time, I don't wanna feel the pain. I put this on game, put this on me, put it on my whole name.